and welcome back to the final episode of the season in the World Tour. We've got our last match today, which will decide our survival or our relegation. It's still very, very tight at the bottom, and we've still got everything to play for. So it is match day. We've got Teuta, who are just above us in the league table on the same amount of points, but with slightly better goal difference. We can still technically go down, but we can't finish bottom. So we've already improved in the position that they were when we took over. We took over this team when they were rock bottom of the league, and they'd not won for quite a while. We've since won 4 matches, which is league-wise the same as what they'd won before. So, but yeah, they'd not won since October, and then we've got them back up and running and backfiring. I think we've only lost where we took over kind of here. 1, 2, 3. We've only lost 5 since we took over, which is not too bad, to be fair. It's definitely not relegation form from January onwards, so the new year has been quite favourable to us. But we're going to jump into this match, and we're going to see if we can guarantee our survival today. We've got a suspension at DM, which is fine, because we're going to drop him anyway, because he had a paddy with me earlier on. I criticised his form, because he's not been playing well, and he had a fit. Has this happened to anyone else? I keep losing the recent form for players, even though they're quite clearly playing, and then it just comes back. It's really, really weird. But never mind. If anybody else has had that, let me know. I know it's not just me. It might just be me. Maybe I'm special. Right, here we go. Ensure your survival, lads. Come on, big day. We need to be keeping an eye on Lachi and Baylis. Team names I can't pronounce. Hoxer. Good ball, crazy. Oh, he's finished from a tight angle. The right back has scored his second goal of the season. Within 3 minutes, we're in front. The lads are fired up. They're up for this game. We could potentially finish just below mid-table. We've started off exactly how we needed to. Hudo, it's a good ball in. We've got a penalty. We could be 2-0 up. Come on. Finish it, Hoxer. It's another good penalty from Hoxer. It's in the bottom corner, out of the goalkeeper's reach, and we're 2-0 up inside 20 minutes. I had a team meeting with them, as you do at the end of a season when you've got either a relegation battle or a title challenge on the table, and it seems to have done the job. We've just gone from having a corner to a free kick. A rap is at the back post. It's 3-0. We're destroying them. Come on, lads. I think this is probably his biggest game of goal scoring anyway. Hudo, free kick. Villared just over. We're really going for this. Lachi are losing. Baylis are losing. It's all going our way. We're about to guarantee our survival. And we could have done it in the first half already. That's a tremendous first half. I'm over the moon with that. Excellent performance. We've been dominant. 5 shots on target, 3 goals. You can't complain with that. Caucasi have actually dragged their asses out of the relegation zone. What is going on? We're having a quiet second half, which I'm more than happy to have. Let's have a look at making a change. Hodo's not fully sharp, but doesn't have another DM option. I hope I'm not going to regret that. I think at 3-0 up we should be fairly safe here. We're on the attack again. Kalaku, Arapi, Deliu, Kuros, Dosti. Oh, Dosti doesn't score many, but whew, what a thunderbolt. Told you, he's been by far our best player this season, at least since I took over anyway. It's a shame we couldn't have guaranteed 5th, but... Oh, we've given a penalty away. Oh no, we haven't. He's been booked. He's been sent off. It's going our way. This is a tremendous performance from the team. Dushku can come on and finish off the game. And Bardi can come in as well. We've got this 4-0 up. They're down to 10 men. I'm not sure what he did because it were in our box, but it's over. Yes. We've done it. We've kept them up. Buzzing. We'll just have a quick review of where we were and what we've actually managed to achieve here. But we've done what we needed to do. We've avoided relegation on the final day of the season. We've got 107,000 for finishing 6th. And we've paid out $6,000 in prize money to the players. So in the end, it was Bailis and Lachi that went down. Kukesi brought themselves out of the bottom two on their last day of their season as well. We were quite close to finishing in the top half. But the board should be quite happy. I'm not working within the wage budget, but we'll sort that. Finished mid-table. Considering we look like relegation strugglers earlier this season, this success has been even more impressive. Good. I'm happy that they see that. They're happy with that. Right. So, player-wise, contract expiry. We've got quite a few going, so I'm letting Hiddy go. Hoxer's leaving. This is purely because of their age. Bekja's already agreed a transfer. Rexapage is not good enough to be a replacement for Hiddy, so he's on his way out as well. Mara has simply not played enough. Deliu, again, is at his level. He's not going to get any better. Basit Abdul Kharid has agreed a transfer as well, so he's going to go. And Kalaku is, again, not going to get much better than that. Everybody else that I wanted to keep hold of, I've tied down to new contracts. Especially, where is he? Dosti is there. We've got him till the end of 2022, so he's going to be sort of like in his 30s then. I've got obviously some plans for what I need to buy. Probably not going to be spending much money because I don't think they're going to give me a massive budget. But goalkeeper definitely needs to be high on that list, although Bobby Zaleski could potentially improve and get to that level. He's not quite there yet. So what I might do is try and get one or maybe two goalkeepers in and then loan him out. But we'll see. He could be backup and then I'll play him in cup matches if there's a cup. I'm not sure. I've not really been in this league long enough to know how the format works. But that's the plans anyway. I definitely need another right back. Let's have a look through the team and have a look, see what we need. So I definitely need a goalkeeper. Left back is an issue. Oh wait, the game's not loading the positions. What's going on? That's because I've unticked senior squad. What a numpty. How many of you were shouting at the screen then? So yeah, we've got a couple, but to be fair, Arapi were playing better in the centre. I weren't 100% thrilled by Kouros. It's not a priority position. I want to bring in one, I think, at least. Right backs, we've got Kreziu, who's been our first choice all season. Miakaj, not really up for it. And Hodo, again, not really up to it. So definitely need a right back. Centre defence, I think I'm good for. None of these guys is leaving. And he's been out on loan. He has got a long-term injury, but I think we're fine for central defenders. Maybe bring one in just as an extra, but it's not a priority. Again, DMs, I definitely want to bring in a DM. Shalda's got the potential, but his form has been poor. So I definitely want a DM. Right, central midfielders, we've got lots of. So I don't need to worry about that too much. Then left-sided attacking mids, again, we're covered. Dosty's been playing really well all season. Potentially bringing one as backup, but Deliu's covered there quite well anyway. And then right midfield again, we've got Villa. Maybe bring another one in as backup, although we've got Hiker. So we shall see. Striker-wise, I think I need another one. None of these guys are really banging them in. So, even though the ability's there, obviously Khalid's going, Mara's going. So that'll leave us with Dushku, who's managed 4, Ribaj, who's managed 5, Villa, who'll be playing on the wing, and Nikac, who's managed 8. And so I want to bring in a striker. So yeah, that's my plans. Let's move on to the end of season awards. Well, I was starting to wonder if this was ever coming by. I've gone on a few days, but there it is. I'm surprised by the fans' player of the season, because for me it would have been Dosti, but the fans have rated Darko Nikac as their player of the season, with Skala coming in second, and Dosti surprisingly only getting 20% of the votes. Didn't see that coming. Oh, he's not here anymore. Dosti did, however, get goal of the season, and it's in the final game of the season as well. We've just seen this, but let's watch it back again. It was the left footer into the top corner, the one that sent me crazy actually. The one, his 4th goal of the season, turn and shoot, beautiful goal. So our goal of the season was scored in the last game of the season. Words and stuff. Signing of the season was Jurgen Bardi, because I think that was the only signing. Was my only signing anyway. There was some brought in August and July, but one of those was Miekaj, Kouros. Yeah, fair enough. Spoilers, don't look at that. Young player of the season was Sylvester Skala. Fair enough. The formation that they've picked for the team of the season is a little bit odd, but it's a fairly good team. Good stats. Top goal scorer Nikac with 8. Highest rating Nikac 6.95. That's not a great average rating, is it? Most assists again Nikac, alright, maybe this is why they've picked him as the best player. Best pass completion Hoxha with 80%. That's pretty damn good. Most player of the match awards was Arapi and Nikac with 3 each. Kriziu got most yellow cards, and we got 3 players with 1 red card each. That's not bad. That means we've only had 3 red cards all season. Can protect that. That's good discipline. I'm happy with that. So the season review. Our match of the season was, again, the last game of the season where we won 4-0, and the moment to forget was a defeat where we lost 4-0. Average attendance 2.6 thousand. We used 30 players, which is the highest in the league. We expected to settle comfortably into mid-table obscurity heading into the season, and things went exactly as anticipated. They didn't. We were struggling. So, the club expectations. They've not added anything new. The club culture's actually changed a lot. The do not sign players of the age of 30 is gone, which is good for me, because that means I can stretch out a little bit. When at end of June, when teams release players, I can go and sign a few. Obviously, ideally, I'll still be looking for players around about the age of 23, but if I do come up with a good scout rating of a player that's 30, I'll give him a short-term contract. 1-year contract to the age of 32. That's all the same, that. So, end of the season, finishing top half, we've done that. End of the next season, work towards qualifying for the Europa League. So they want us to at least be challenging for the Europa League next season. I'm happy with that because they've taken some off. So that's good. That's good for us. Squad dynamics is excellent. Very good managerial support. Season's finished. We're going to finish in top half. Happy with that. Bit of a morale boost, and they've gone on their holidays. So, as I was saying, I've got some plans for the team. I know what I want to bring in. Hidi and Hoxha have both decided they want to retire, so they were both leaving anyway. I weren't offering new deals, but they're both leaving. I've got some irons in the fire with potential incomings, as you may have caught a glimpse of if you've paused the video when I were looking at the transfer centre. So you might have seen some players that's coming in. I'm going to fast forward until the end of June and let contracts run out, and then I'm going to do my transfers from there. I'm not going to do a transfer special. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back at the end of the transfer window, which I believe is the end of August. Transfer window, yes, 31st of August. Season starts at the beginning of August, so it'll not be the end of the transfer window, it'll be the first match of the season, and we'll go through what I've signed. My transfer window's probably likely over with by then anyway, but we'll have done the bulk of what we need to do. Anything else that's coming in will just be sort of anything I've noticed over the first couple of games that I need to strengthen in. So, thanks everybody for watching. I think that was a successful episode. We've managed to keep them up, taking over at bottom of the league, and we've finished in 6th in the end, which is a good achievement for the team. Now we're going to build and strengthen and push on to hopefully finish in the top 4 next year. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below to show your support for the channel. Subscribe and turn on your notifications to keep up to date with my FM20 content. I'll catch you in the next episode.